For example, on this lucky attack skill, I rolled 120% attack, which is like crazy bonus for me. Also guys, I've run out of diamonds and I've got extra codes for you today that I found on the internet. Check them out. Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we're doing Pixel Hunter Beginner's Guide. This is more advanced guide than the first day's guide that will cover some basics, some tactics and a little bit of skills. That guide will be enough for you to progress to like end game, mid game, so that will teach you most things that you need to be efficient in this game. Let's go. As always, the first tip that I can give you is to use the LD player that will allow you to play this game online even if you're offline. That will give you more income, more progress, and you can macro some things. The link will be down below in the video description. I use it for all my idle games, so you will like it as well. My next tip will be don't spend all the diamonds in one go. I already touched it in the first day's guide, but here you get all those quests that require you to summon 100 times, several times. Summon only then, because you will be running out of diamonds and that will slow you down, because those summons, well, they are nice, they give you extra things, but at some point you will just run out of diamonds and the sources of diamonds, and if you are free to play, you will slow down and you will need to progress the missions in order to unlock additional game modes, additional dungeons and that kind of stuff. So be careful not to overspend them, let's put it like that. Keep 20k extra just for the case and you'll be good. Next tip will be about the skills. I won't touch the build too much. I will talk about the active and passive skills. For active skills, just get the most powerful ones, that's pretty obvious. And it's important to go to the skill option and roll the additional effects. Those can be switched for different tabs, so if you get something okay-ish here and you want to get something better, you can roll at a different tab. That way you won't lose the thing that you already get. So that's pretty cool thing. And also for the passives, you would like to roll them as well. And for the skills that you want to use, I would advise you guys to keep this battle stance at all times, because it will give you attack power by 86% for 10 seconds without a cooldown. So basically you get 86% extra attack, which is pretty cool. Other than that, you can see what I have, the most powerful things. I don't really use this one, boss monster damage increase, because you can switch those skills, you can make a skill presets over here and use them for specific situations. And when you go to the boss fights, you can get the boss skill over there, but we'll cover that in the skills guide. But you get what I mean, you can customize them quite a lot. The main thing is for the skills that you use, passives or actives, roll those additional things, level them up at all times, and that will allow you to become way stronger, because those stats can be crazy. For example, on this lucky attack skill, I rolled 120% attack, which is like crazy bonus for me. Now let's talk about equipment a bit. I already covered that you can synthesize it all the time, but somewhere around the top tier, like 4 or 3 stars purple items, it will slow down because the speed of your progress will slow down, so you can level those things up, but not too much. I've got my stuff at level 10, I haven't leveled up this one, but as you can see, it have 2.5 billion attack, right? Let's level it up to level 20, let's see. Bam! It got 218, so it's like, what, less than 10% bonus, and it gets more and more expensive. And even if you max it out like I did right here, it costs you a lot, and when you transcend it, it will get a little bit higher bonus. But as you can see, we spent a lot of resources here already, and it just got maybe 20% extra damage, so it's not that crazy. It doesn't give you that much boost as you expect it to get. Also, always click on those missions in order to go through them to achieve the greatness and more unlocks. That will help you out. Specifically, if you want to take out the monsters, you can wait if you fight the boss, okay? But mostly it's easier to take them out during the normal stages. That's obvious thing, right? By the way, for the equipment, you want to roll those equipment options as well. So yeah, always go for attack. And early on, it doesn't matter that much. You don't want to overroll it if you're stuck. Then you can optimize for higher tier attack or better additional stats. What can I advise you to get here? Mainly you want attack speed, maybe some of that boss damage, damage increase over here. It's critical damage increase. Some critical chance, that kind of stuff will be useful, but yeah, we'll cover that in a different video probably as well, but you know the basics already. Attack and basically the damage stats are the best because my dude isn't taking any damage here on the bosses anywhere. I usually lack damage and health, doesn't matter. Specifically, while you train your character here in the training, you will still need to level up your HP, so you will still get that amount of HP. And here, it doesn't matter that much because even if you focus on attack speed and all those offensive stats, you will still need to level up health at some point, so you will have to level everything. For Awakening, we already covered that in the previous video, focus on the offensive things, damage, critical damage, damage to bosses, and then the rest of them, and try to do Awakening when you can. For the traits, now for the traits it's interesting. In this, as I progress, I've unlocked more things, and we've got something that's called War. When using active skill, it have 30% chance for 5 seconds of active skill, final damage, blah blah blah, something like that. That skill, when you get additional perks for it, will increase cooldown recovery speed by 20% if you level it up. This will increase the chance to activate it, and that one will, when all skills are in use, will increase attack speed. So all those things increase the damage drastically. This one increase the final damage. I don't think it's that important. For the attack, I went for double attack chance because it's nice. Everything else, I'll take it later. Probably I'll go general attack critical damage. So yeah, this one is the most important. The rest of those, I'm not sure about those too much. For the battle, I went for, well, nothing, because I'll go for boss damage if I'll get extra points, but HP recovery isn't that needed, and those defensive stats on the right are not that useful. And then obviously you will go for the rest of those when you will level up. Now for the wings and costumes, you will need more missions completed, so again we gotta summon. That's what I told you guys. If you overspend the diamonds, you won't be able to do the summons in time for those events, and then you will slow down. For the dungeons, I've got additional tip for you. You can equip the boss damage for Awakening dungeon, and you know, if you get the mobs like gold dungeon, go for the normal mob damage buffs. That will increase your damage a bit and will push you a bit further, but it's not that critical as you might think. So it's good, but it doesn't help you that much. For the tower, depending on what you have issues with. As you can see, I'm easily taking out the normal enemies, but the bosses are way slower, so I would advise getting the boss build for the tower as well, so maybe get a second preset for the boss fights. Once again, I'll cover that in the skills guide when we'll get more info on the skills, so we can get the final video on that. But for now, you can just switch one of the skills for boss damage, and that kinda should be good. You can compare the damage here with different setups to see if it's worth it or not. Moreover, if you got the quest to kill 200 monsters and it's going too slowly for you, you can always go and change the stage. Select the stage here and go like previous chapter or something and press again to move the stage. Let's go. And there we go, we are in the easier dungeon. Enemies are dying way faster here, so you will be killing them faster. Moreover, since you will defeat more monsters, most likely you will get more loot, because you can see the speed at which you kill enemies here, and it's way faster than in other levels. So what you can do, you can go here, reset this thing, and wait for like a couple of minutes, 5 minutes in this stage, compare the income that you get here, the results of your loot or whatever, and then go to the other stage and compare it there. Like that, you can select the perfect level for you. Oh my god, that was too fast. Perfect level for you that will give you the most rewards per hour, and you can leave your character grinding over there on the LD player online, so they will not go offline for the offline income, and you will get most of the stuff like that, and your progress will be way faster like that, let's put it like that. Also guys, I've run out of diamonds and I've got extra codes for you today that I found on the internet. Check them out. Okay, this is the first code. Enter coupon, already used or invalid. No, it should work. Cost 777, that code should give you 30,000 diamonds. There we go, so we are on the rise again. And yeah, other codes are unavailable that I found online, so we got 3 codes right now. This one, fee and welcome, I'll add them in the description down below so you can see them, and yeah, use them carefully because you will need that to progress. And guys, by following the tips that I gave you, I reached mission 222, which unlocks relics for us. in 22 minutes from, I think we started at mission 150 or something. So, that is pretty cool and pretty fast, so do this and your progress will be way better, and when you will unlock the relics. So yeah, if you play it smart, it will be easier. Now for the relic dungeon, you need to protect the guy in the middle, and that's his health at the top, and you need to defeat monsters before they reach him. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Once again, you can play on auto, but you can play manual as well, just to be close to him, and maybe select the turn off auto and select the ranged attacks, so you won't go too far, and that will allow you to destroy enemies before they reach the guy himself, so you will know what's happening. Yeah, you turn on auto, but turn off switching from melee to ranged, because when you go melee, you go too far into the enemy area, and ranged damage is actually pretty powerful. I think the ranged build is stronger than the melee build. There we go, you turn it off on auto, and that way you will stay closer to the dude, so the enemies won't get as close. So there we go, we are done with the relic dungeon, and we get 2 equipment slots for the relics. Synthesis, oh, let's go. Oh, we got the blue one. What do? They give us heat and HP, that's not that much. Okay, I get it. So each relic have its own trait. So this one is for skills, spell casting basically. This one is for health, totally useless. This one is for enchants damage, and we got 2 enchants damage ones, so we'll equip this one and another one. There we go, and that will give us the bonus of relic trait that will increase enchants damage attack by 2000%. But yeah, the best one will be with the attack, but in order to unlock the higher tier relics, you will need to combine those. It's pretty straightforward actually and interesting. So yeah, by default the relics give you hit, so that's like hit chance I think, and the higher tier ones will give you HP percentage, which is not that important, so just focus on the ones that will give you the bonuses that you need. Alright, we summoned some more relics, so we got more options to pick from, and yeah, there are some good things here. I wanna go for attack one, to be honest. I think this one will be the best, so let's equip this one instead, and this one. There we go, that will give us 87 combat power, interesting. But if we go for enchants damage, it will give us 294 C, so in terms of combat power, enchants damage seems to be the best one. Honestly, I need to do a bit more testing on enchants damage against the normal damage, which one is better. And yeah, I will let you know when I will do that, because right now it's still unavailable for me. I need more time to see which stuff will be more useful, but at least you know how to combine the relics and how to use them. Once again, their basic bonuses don't give you attack, so go for the stats that you need, test them out, which works for you the best. There we go. Also, the relics have their own sets that will give you the bonuses as well. That's pretty neat, I like this. So yeah guys, I think right now that will be enough for Pixel Hunter Idol for today. Let me know if you get extra beginner tips down below in the comments, that will help other players and will help to promote the video in YouTube algorithm. Moreover, check out the video description for LD Player, my other YouTube channels, social media, Discord and other useful stuff. You will find something useful there for sure, and the codes as well, right? Other than that, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stand Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.